Hello everyone, I'm Vladas and over here, Murder is Game Over, streaming dev for PC. So the game came out today, is developed by either Yarn Games and published by Meridian 4. I played the first one, as you can see even says first case, you can always go to that to see the Steam page of the first one. And it looks like there's a third one, it's supposed to come out on October of this year. I only saw today that there is a Steam page for that one. But yeah, basically it's the same thing. If you played first one, you already know what you can expect from this game. So let us start. Press Enter or Space Bar to advance the game text. You can also use the mouse, okay, or Z works too. Okay, we have here introduction. Massachusetts Coast present day. Okay. Welcome to this month meeting of the Cape Crescent Historic Society. I'm beginning the official minutes now. We are blessed to have everyone with us this evening, Dr. Todd, Gordon, and you, Camilla, our fearless leader. Where are our manners? Who is the new girl in the back of the room? Oh, this month we have a visitor. Say hello to Pearl Brayshaw. Pearl is. Why don't you tell the group yourself? Hi, my name is Pearl and I'm visiting Cape Crescent from the city for a while. I'm a social media streamer who focuses on paranormal mysteries while I'm not gaming. Then you have certainly come to the right place. Welcome to Cape Crescent, Pearl. Hey, you are e-girl Pearl. On the internet, you are a big-time influencer. Yep, that's me. Pearl, dear, if you are interested, you could accompany us on a walk through the Lost Settlement tomorrow. The Lost Settlement is an abandoned Puritan village nearby. According to the legend, the area is haunted. You responsible fools shouldn't go in there. That place has been under a terrible curse since colonial times. Take it easy, Gordon. Even the kids didn't see anything strange during your group's last visit. Sure, I'd love to go. That will be awesome. I could even film it for my stream. What's that? At the window, look. No, it can't be. It's the ghost of Elias Abel. Elias Abel, from the witch trials in olden times. This is all my doing. Forgive me, Lord. What do you mean, Father? It's a diabolical omen. I warned you all. My camera's dead. I said I'll fix it. Are we really being tormented? Oh shit, it's a ghost. The ghost is gone. The investigation. Dun, dun, dun. The following morning. The mystery solved. Nothing to see here, detective guy. You and your dog Cleo can both go home. We were asked to come out at a moment's notice because of a suspicious step. You are too late. I, the resourceful detective Dudley, have already taken care of the business at hand. He says the case is solved. What are we supposed to do now, Cleo? Since you are hanging around, you can both take a lesson from my exemplary investigation. Do I detect that you are stumped already? What would you like to know first? Okay, controls. Don't worry, even a new detective has to start somewhere. Use arrow keys to move, holding out shift key will make you move fast, but I put that to always run, so there's no problem. To talk to someone, enter or spacebar or Z, probably Z will work. Escape to access menu and see the case files, probably X will work. If you need a hint about what to do next, you can access the hint function via the menu. An illustrated map of the Cape Crescent can be found in menu 2. Lastly, you can use the menu to save your game. Case. Alright, detective, time to listen and learn. My identity. You'll get nowhere fishing for compliments from me, detective guy. You and Cleo are an accomplished detective team and you have solved some challenging case. However, this is my jurisdiction. This case belongs to me, Detective Dudley, and no one else. I don't care how good you are. I don't appreciate you two being sent here to muck around on my turf. Where we are standing now is in a park called Gallows Point. The whole surrounding peninsula is called Cape Crescent. Cape Crescent is a small historical village in the municipality of Amsport on the Massachusetts coast. Southwest of here is the way to the village. There's a small downtown connected to a few streets. The victim is a young woman named Pearl Brayshaw. She lives in one of the cottages nearby in Cape Crescent. Have you heard of her? My source tell that Pearl was something of a popular video game streamer and social media influencer. That's right, e-girl Pearl, as she was known on Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, the works. She had millions of subscribers. Well, not anymore. I figured it all out. Pearl Brayshaw hanged herself. Of course. Did you find a suicide note? No, but still the only possible solution. There's a rope around her neck and she's not breathing. Case closed. If you take a walk around Gallows Point, you'll find Pearl's body. You can confirm what I found for yourself. Cape Crescent is an isolated village. The people here are generally well-to-do and want to be left alone. In the village you'll find Pearl's roommate and her neighbors. Most of them are members of the Cape Crescent Historical Society. When I interviewed them, they all talk about some foolishness with a dead colonial ghost, utter nonsense. Someone else told me about a young man seen near here around the time of death, also clearly a fabrication. This is no suicide and you really should just go on, but if you insist you can still look for clues on Gallows Point. In the unlikely event that you find something I missed, by all means come back and tell me. But this is my case, that guy. I'll appreciate it if you keep your mutt out of my way too. Alright Cleo, let's go find victim's body. So this is how do you do, you save. Okay, here she is, dead. Dun 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 dun! It's the body of the victim, Pearl Brayshaw. She looks like she's in her early 20s. Can it really be possible that this poor young woman hanged herself with this rope? No, you're right, Cleo. This rope is old and falling apart. There's no way it will have supported the weight of her body. There's also no rope burn on her neck. This proves it. Pearl Brayshaw didn't hang herself. Detective Dudley is wrong. He's not going to be happy to hear this, but maybe he'll stop interfering with me now. How the hell do you switch? Gonna lower a little bit the volume. Oh, there we go. Is there something else? Because I remember the dog bags, but... Aha. Cleo found a clue. There's an engraving on the monument. At this spot in 1692, a minister named Elias Abel was hanged by the Puritans for the crime of witchcraft. This man called Elias Abel was hanged here in colonial times. I guess that's why this park is called Gallows Point. What a morbid name. For more information on Elias Abel and the witch trials, visit Cape Crescent Public Library. The clue is saved to your case file. Cleo deserves a treat. Because if I'm not mistaken, you want always to go with the dog because for clues. What the hell is this? The dog's name is Hester. She seems friendly. Why is she roaming around alone like this? What do you want, Hester? I don't have any dog toys. Something tells me this dog is going to be important. I guess we'll be seeing you around, Hester. Okay. Another clue. It looks like a religious crucifix somebody dropped by mistake. What's this out doing here on Gallows Point? The clue is saved, okay. I still didn't find any dog treat. Weird. Clay may be a great clue sniffer, but I don't speak bark. Why don't you do the talking, Tatty guy? Good morning, Tatty. I'm so glad you could make it. We need you on this case. I know Detective Dudley can be a handful, but deep down he's committed to justice and doing the right thing, trust me. Detective Dudley hasn't found any clues in this area, but maybe Cleo can. Compared to Cleo, your clue sniffing dog, I don't think us people are very observant. You should explore with Cleo in front. This way you'll see the interrogation point, question mark appearing on the map. Go interact with one and you'll discover a clue. Clues won't appear if Guy is the party lead at all, so make sure you take advantage of Cleo's fantastic detection skill. Yeah, I already know that, I already discovered. Still no dog treat? That's very weird. Normally you find it like very early, at least one. Only if there isn't, but I think there is always one. There's always a number of amount to find. I found Pearl's bracial body and it doesn't look like a suicide to me. She didn't hang herself, Detective Dudley. Of course she did, what are you talking about? The rope around her neck is frayed and tattered. It's so old, it may even be an antique. If Pearl had tried using it to hang herself, it wouldn't have been strong enough to support her body weight. When someone hangs themselves, the rope leaves an abrasion on the neck from the body's force, a rope burn. There was no rope burn on Pearl bracial neck. Over there is wrong, it says perk. It should be Pearl. This invalidates your idea that she hanged herself. A mere conjecture, detective guy. If you put some effort into exploring Gal's Point, you'll realize how wrong you are. It's obvious there is no evidence of another person ever being in the park. Pearl Brayshaw had to have hung herself simply because nobody else was here. You and Clay really need to get a clue. But someone else was here at the park, and I can prove it. Oh yeah, how? The other person who came to Gal Point left a clue behind. Let me show you. Someone left behind the crucifix. Hey, you're right. What's this crucifix doing here? I don't know that, but it proves there was another person in the park, possibly the same person who killed Pearl Brayshaw. Then how did she die? Pearl Brayshaw didn't hang herself from that frayed, tattered rope. Somebody strangled her. Strangulation? That means her death was murder. He's like confused. Yes, of course it does. I knew that all along. One of the residents of Cape Crescent reported seeing a young man near Gallows Point last night. It's probably the same person who dropped this crucifix, and who strangled Pearl Brayshaw. Hold on, I think you are jumping to conclusions a little too fast once again. Nonsense, I'm going back to the village to block off the bridge to the mainland. That way our man can't escape. That sounds like a good idea, Detective Tully. For once. If you and Clay want to help, you can search Cape Crescent and ask the other residents for information about the perpetrator. There are 7 other residents in Cape Crescent. Each one is a person of interest. I'll be at the bridge, ready to catch the young man when he tries to flee the city. But we don't know for sure that this mysterious young man is the killer. The 7 other residents are all suspects too. Then, when you flush out the culprit, you can meet me at the bridge. I'll make the rest. Nice work, Claire. We can take the path back to Cape Crescent and then investigate each person of interest. The park exit is just south of where we are standing. Let's go. Let's go! You unlock a new area, check the map. Okay. We have a squirrel. It's good to see you both again, that guy. You are really bringing the troops today for this case, huh? The locals here say the lost site was haunted and I'm not taking my chance. I've been here guarding the entrance all day, and I can guarantee you that nobody's gone in on my watch. If you're looking for Detective Dal, you'll find him at the bridge. Use the map to find your way there if you get lost. Aha. It's a key. I wonder what this is for. Okay, got the key. Holy map, I don't even know where the fuck am I. Where the fuck is the one? Oh, okay. Alright. We want to go through here then. Tell is that a deer? Oh, Esther over here again. It's Esther again. What's she doing here? What the hell? I can see the Cape Crash Village Santa just up the road. We're almost there, Cleo. So this is the village of Cape Crash, and despite appearing, somebody in this quaint seaside village is a cold-blooded killer. So let me see in the map. So now I'm on 3. Yeah, village Santa, and then down there is the fort, the bridge. That's where that guy will be. Aha, dog treat. No, okay, I don't have time to eat now. We have got a mystery. Alright, we'll take the doggy bag with us after we solve the case. I promise you'll get an amazing treat. I bet that 40? 40. Holy shit. Okay, I see another one. Hmm. Whoa, a dude running? Who was that? Hmm. Jill Harding. Sure, I can talk now that the morning rush is over. Suspect added case file, Jill Harding, the victim roommate and coffee shop barista. My name is Jill Harding and I was Pearl's roommate. She lived with me for just over a month along with her dog. Okay, so that dog is the dog of Pearl. Okay. I'm renting one of the cottages up to Hooded Lane to the northwest. Pearl came to Cape Crescent to get out of the limelight a bit. As a social media star, Pearl got all kinds of attention from the public on the internet, even death threats. She was my best friend. About a month ago, she contacted me and said she wanted to leave the big city for a while. I said she could lay low here until the drama she was dealing with subsided. You know, she was famous on the internet. She took her career as a social media influencer very seriously, a little more serious than I would have liked. Our agreement was that she would help out with the rent, but she spent all her money on production equipment and charitable causes. She used her popularity to raise money and help her fans in need. Last month, she did a charity campaign for a kid with cancer. Pearl always meant well. Ghosts, that was her thing. When Pearl wasn't playing video games, she was empathic about the paranormal. When I told her about the Lost Settlement and the legend of Elias Abel's ghost, she agreed to move in. Last night, Pearl came home from that meeting at the library and was really shaken up. Talking about ghosts was normal for Pearl, but whatever happened this time was unusual. Oh, the cottage is currently locked until I get off work. I'll let you in to look for clues later. After Pearl came back from the library last night, a couple hours later she left and went out again. She said she'll be able to take care of the late rent I've been pestering her about for, especially since she bought that fancy new camera. Pearl didn't like to talk about money, it was always a touchy subject for her. She didn't elaborate on what her source of income was. I think she wanted to keep it a secret for some reason. I stayed up waiting for Pearl to come back and bring her share of the rent, but she never returned. Roy Parker can vouch for me, being at home waiting for Pearl. After Pearl disappeared, her boyfriend Roy Parker showed up at the cottage unexpectedly. He said he hadn't seen Pearl since she left the city and moved in with me. He wanted to talk with Pearl about their relationship. I told Roy that I didn't know where Pearl was, other than she went out to meet someone. That set him off. Of course, Roy took that to mean Pearl had gone out to meet another man. He stormed out in the night to go look for her. I don't think Roy is capable of a crime of passion like this, but he was totally irate last night. I've been keeping my head down here. Have the police found Roy yet? Suspects found 1 out of 8. Okay. See another bag. 3. What do you want, detective? Okay, another one. Excuse me, I already talked to that detective dummy once, and he didn't take me seriously. The name is Corin Cutler, and I run Cutler's Fishery. The business has been in my family for 6 generations. What's left of the once great family business anyway. As you can see, my warehouse is falling apart, shameful. How am I supposed to catch fish these days? Over the last few years, all the fish in this bay have become sickly. I thought it looks like that poor sweet girl is the latest victim of our village curse. Pearl's body was found near the statue of Elias Abel, right? That's enough of an explanation for me. Since the days of the witch trials, the ghost has been enacting its revenge on our community. My family always told me to stay away from the lost settlement because of the curse on that place. However, not everyone in the Cape Crescent Historical Society has been so prudent. It seems cruel that Pearl Brayshaw, an outsider who was new in town, should pay the price. You can sloop around all you want, but as far as I'm concerned, that girl was killed by our village ghost. We all saw old Elias last night at the library. He's been tormenting us here since the days of the Lost Settlement. My ancestors were part of the Puritan mob, what Elias Abel angered. This is payback. The family business has suffered as a result, but at least I'm still alive. I'm not tempting fate. If I were you, I'll leave ghosts from the past alone too. You really think I had something to do with that new girl's death? That's something. It so happens that last night I was out talking with Camilla Crescent after the historical site meeting. My buddy thought Bucket was there too, but he went home early. Camilla and I stayed out until the sunrise. I'm playing it safe and staying away. I don't want my body to turn up dead at Gallows Point next. Dr. Inchkin always seemed suspicious aloof to me. She still doesn't believe in the ghost. Dr. King spends her night just walking around the cemetery like some kind of witch. Now that's weird. Right? Cannot enter. Nothing behind. I know sometimes it can be behind like a tree or something, those things. Oh, see? Look at that. How do you do this? Oh. Once you found an interview with 7 persons, okay. Get this back. Oh, it was easy to understand that there will be something in there. That's why I wanted to go longer. We continue our investigation. The library. First we check for dog treats. Clue. Book 3, Cape Crescent read. Cape Crescent today remains a small village inhabited by some direct descendants of the Puritans from the witch trial era. The lost settlement is still an uninhabited ghost town returning to forest, nothing but cellars, holes, and the whole Quaker meeting house still standing. The area is filled with folk legends about Elias Abel's ghost appearing, with the centuries-old curse still seated as blame for recent spells of disease in the vicinity. Cape Crescent locals stay out of the lost settlement for fear of supernatural danger. The Cape Crescent Historical Society meets once a month here at our library. This must be another one. This is the book 1. In the late 1600s, there lived a wealthy Quaker minister named Elias Abel. He owned the land now known as the Lost Settlement and built a small church there. Led by jealous leaders of the rival Puritan church, the Cape Crescent village sought to seize possession of Elias Abel's land for their own use. Thus, in 1692, at the height of the Salem witch trial hysteria, Elias Abel was accused of witchcraft, kowtowing to public pressure. Even his own congregation turned on him. Elias Abel's accusers proved that the minister's powerful, booming voice and eloquent sermons could only be the work of the devil. Abel was found guilty. To be continued. Okay, let me get this. 8 on the second book. At the outcome of the witch trial, Elias Abel was sentenced to hang from a scaffold on Gallows Point. Before he was executed, Elias Abel cursed the village. He vowed that no settlement would survive on the land that had been unjustly taken from him. Within 5 years of his death, Elias Abel's curse proved to be true. The Puritans' new settlement was abandoned due to famine, disease, and fear. The new settlement of the Puritans on Elias Abel's land became known as the Lost Settlement and was soon shunned by the nearby villagers. Okay. We talked to Camilla. I guess you are new in town too, detective. Suspect added. Alright. I'm Camille Crescent and I work as a librarian in our little village born and raised here in Cape Crescent. My job is to preserve history and to keep our small, quiet village small and quiet. I also run the Cape Crescent Historical Society events in the back room of the library. If you want to learn more about Cape Crescent, there are free books about our colonial past scattered in the library. We already read about it. Pearl said she made videos where she explained haunted place. I gave her some appropriate material to read. She wanted to make a video explaining the Lost Settlement. It's the area to the east of the city center that's been sealed off. I didn't appreciate Pearl Brayshaw waving that camera around for the whole internet to see, but I'm polite. Frankly, I didn't want e-girl Pearl using her massive popularity to turn the Lost Settlement into Times Square. Last night was the first time I'll ever seen the ghost. I hope it will be the last. That other cop thought I was making the whole thing up, but seeing is believing. Since this is a public library, we have surveillance videos recording everything on the premise. You are the dad, you go to the meeting room in the back room of the library. You can watch the tape there. After the Historical Society meeting, I stay out late talking with Coral Cutler and Todd Beckett. Assuming Pearl Brayshaw wasn't killed by a ghost from the 16,000s, I was the one who reported the young man going towards Gallows Point and then running back. Have you found him? The stranger. He looked around the same age as Pearl. He ran from the coastal road across the village center. I don't think he saw me, and I lost sight of him in the shadows further down the road. That's probably the boyfriend. I know you gotta find what happened. Just don't turn Cape Crash into some Hollywood cop show. I think it could be her because she was gonna. Probably what happened is that Pearl showed that the ghost of Abel is a fake one, and she didn't want that and killed her. That's my theory for now, that this one killed her. But I can be wrong, of course. Still too early to know. Still too fucking early to know about that. But for now, I see it could be her that did. It's video footage from the Cape Crash and Historical Society meeting last night. It's the ghost of Elias Abel. Elias Abel from the witch trials in golden times. This all my doing, forgive me, Lord. What you mean, Father? It's a diabolical omen, I warned you all. My camera's dead, I say I'll fix it. Have you really been tormented? But see, I think it's something like a projection, and she went to see and found it, and someone killed. I think it was Camilla, but I could be wrong. The ghost is gone. I don't think it was the boyfriend. What do you make of that, Cleo? It's a fake one. Is this same thing? Yeah, this is same thing. Alright, let's go up. We already talked to that. Doctorate 10. Cannot go in the back. Let me see only the map. I'm on the free. Forest Star 5. Church of Good Voyages. If I go. Already been 16 and 17. Library meeting room. So if I go left, I'm going to there. Okay. It's Esther, what she's doing here. Okay, I don't want to go up. Check how is the back. Nothing. Doctorate. Huh. Only one doctorate in here? Yeah, that's very weird. Okay, let's go for church then. So we have one way. We have a clue. It's a recent issue of the Amospar local newspaper. Features a Dr. Ines Keen has recently retired from her local medical practice after many years. Dr. Keen's retirement comes after a string of local youths were diagnosed with cancer, including several of her patients. When asked about whether the child cancer cases are related to the curse of early disabled, Dr. Keen did not comment. The stranger is over here again. Who was that? Come on, detective guy, that's the boyfriend. Alright, we have father, Tanya. I'm only checking first. If there's something else, then I go talk. Okay, we have a lot of ways to go. It's like, goddamn. Alright, let's talk with father first. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Suspect added, okay. I'm Father Wheeler, and I'm the priest of this church. You must be here to investigate the murder. I've been here in this village through good times and bad. Cape Crescent used to be a safe, quiet seaside community. Recently, it's become a sad and ominous place. I cannot hope that God has brought you here to deliver us from this crisis. Young Miss Pearl was new in town. She wasn't I don't approve of talking so openly about ghosts, but in spite of that, I truly hope that she finds the Lord. May God rest her soul. Whatever we saw last night certainly wasn't the Holy Spirit. I can only pray for that horrible spirit of the devil from bygone days to depart this world. I see you found my crucifix, the one I left behind at Gallows Point. Alright, it's true, I can't hide anymore. I did, I confess, I'm guilty. What? I doubt I lied. After seeing those poor kids nearby get sick with cancer here, I began to doubt my faith. But now, after this horrible death, of course I have only guilt. This cruel ghost was brought here by God to punish me for my doubts. Forgive me, Lord. Something unholy is going on. That's all I can say for sure. The key to the church tower has gone missing. I'm certain that I didn't misplace it. There's nothing up there but the beautiful view of the seaside. This might be the key I found. Well, I don't think it was him that killed, I'm gonna be honest. The crucifix someone could have picked up, so. I don't know anything about Eagle Pearl. I wasn't anywhere near the Hooded Lane last night. Oh, sure. I'm just a local kid saying my daily prayer. What are you, some kind of stalker? Hey, leave me alone. She seems like she's hiding something. Maybe if we find an important clue, we'll be able to get through to her. Alright. We cannot talk to her yet. We need to find an important clue. Alright, let's go to the left. Okay, this goes to this side. Okay, that's good to know. The key I found fits the lock. Let's see what's up here. 13. It's a telescope. Someone must have used this to spy on someone or something. I don't think so. I think this was the projection of the of Abel. I think he used this to project Abel. I can be wrong. It could be to spy on Pearl, but I think it was with this. What are we supposed to look at with this telescope from up here, Cleo? Probably I'm gonna need something and then come over here. And we're gonna see it wasn't to spy but tools to project the Able. And what I think happened, it's that... Oh! Look at that! Well hidden, that one. But what happened is that Pearl probably went to investigate and saw that it wasn't. Or she noticed something that wasn't real. And someone saw that she was going to unmask that, so and kill her. If it was with the crucifix or not, I don't know. It's the tide table for Cape Crash, and this tells the correct time for high and low tide each day. Who will need this, and what's doing hidden down here now? Weird. See another doctorate. 15. Okay, I still don't have nothing to talk to her. Okay, I went everywhere. Okay. What about Tester? No, still nothing. Let me see the map. If you enter, you go to the 11, Church Nave. To 12 is Church Crypt, that is down. 13 is just Mezzanine, Church Tower, Observation Deck. Okay. I want to make sure that I've been in those ones. That's what you should do. If you play the game, you should always pay attention. 1715, Elias Giles Cutler. Many years ago, he started a prosperous fishing business in this village. 1692, Elias Arthur Wheeler. His shining sacred treasure was never found. 1696, Elias Credence Crescent. She drowned beneath the big stone submerged southeast of the new settlement. The dog is over there again. The dog will be for something, that's 100% sure. I don't know if it's going to be like something like you need to find out the dog treats and you give to it, or if it's going to be an important clue for something. Let me see the map. So now we have two ways to go. If I go up, I go to the 8, which is the beach. If I go to the left, I go to the 7, Woodland Lane. And I think I'm going over here like that, I know. Oh, these deers. Let me check this one, like going like this to the left only. Okay, clue. It's a wooden hoe used to row a small boat, such as canoe. What's doing over here hiding within all this wood? Okay, we have Todd Beckett. Nice try to hide the bag over there. Can you go on the other way? No. 19. Almost half. Todd Beckett at your service. I'm Todd Beckett and this here is my estate. I own Beckett Chemicals in Emspar. What horrible trash. If I can help your investigation in any way, I'm at your disposal. I heard about the girl Pearl's death last night. She was so young, such talent, such charisma. It seems that she finally saw a real ghost. Last night at the library, I guess we were the last to see her alive. Put this way, one of my golf buddies is the greediest, most opportunistic real estate developer around. Even he knows to stay away from the Lost Settlement. That place is forbidden. Dr. Keen and I recently took a hike back there with some local teenagers. I was all ready to tell my buddy Gordon Cutler that there is no ghost and no curse. I learned the hard way. Could it really be possible that my excursion into the Lost Settlement is the cause of all this? That we treaded on holy ground and angered the ghost from over 300 years ago? Last night after the meeting I stayed out late with Coron Cut and Camilla Crescent. They say they saw me head home. If I had come back through the village center to kill Pearl Brayshaw, they would have seen me. So no, I'm not your man detective. Goron Cut may seem crazy, but he was right all along. We should have stayed out of the lost settlement. He's taking his fishing business problems very hard, blames everything on the curse. Understandable that this has been a rough time for him mentally. I just hope he's alright. Hmm. I don't know. This guy could be, but it's very hard to say. Okay, half. The dog is over here. It's Esther. What she's doing here? She's doing what she always does. She's coming after us. She's the criminal, of course. Oh no, Esther. The door is locked. She's out at the library right now. Wait, I cannot pass through the water. I need Gora. $21. This Pearl Brush out college, the door is locked. Dream room HLI is out at work. How the hell do I make them to come? This is a round dedicated the victim Pearl Brush out. Someone put a lot of care into this art. For your girl from your biggest fan Tanya. Tanya Nichols, that's the girl in the church. What was she doing behind the victim's cottage? There we go, this is the thing that I needed to make her talk. Okay, so now we need to go back to the church and make her talk. It was the squirrel all the time. The graves were dug much more recent than the others in the cemetery. But how the hell do I make those ones go back to their home, right? To their cottage? For me to be able to search. Excuse me, Tanya, sorry to bother you. Is this your drawing? Hey, how do you find that? I recovered it from outside the victim's cottage. This is a murder investigation, so I suggest you cooperate. Suspect added, Tanya. Okay, identity. You're right, I'll talk, I understand. My parents have been so preoccupied with my brother since he got sick. It's actually nice to talk to someone. My name is Tanya Nichols, I'm 15, and I live here in Cape Crescent. Oh, yeah, and I'm the biggest E-Girl Pearl fan ever. I'm obsessed. I watch her stream religiously. Jesus. E-Girl Pearl was a saint. I can't believe she was here in our village this whole month, and I didn't know. Recently, my brother was diagnosed with cancer. I posted about on social media. Most popular influencers don't pay attention to their fans and only care about their popularity. Pearl was different. When Pearl found out about my brother, she used her stream to raise donations to help my family cover our expenses. I know Pearl had her own problems too. She was very open with her fans, but she always put others first. How she could turn up dead like this is unbelievable. We learned about the ghost of Elias Abel in school. I was hoping Pearl would do a show about the Lost Settlement. I went on the tour of the Lost Settlement with Mr. Beckett and the historical site group. We didn't see anything. I was gonna write to Pearl and tell her not to waste her time. I'm a little embarrassed about this now. I found out that the library that E-Girl Pearl was in town. When she left the library last night, I followed her home. I wanted to so bad to meet her, but I could tell from her body language that she was not happy. I stayed outside her cottage. I could hear her arguing with her roommate. Then she left abruptly and went back out into the night. I knew something was wrong. I could have stopped her. I was too nervous. If only I had the courage to speak to my hero. Now I'll never get a chance. I don't know what happened, but I can tell you what else I saw. Oh, she saw something. While Pearl was at the library meeting, I waited out on the beach. That's when it happened. Some kind of light was shining from the water to the windows in the back room of the library. It was coming from some kind of floating barge out in the bay, but it was too dark to see clearly. When I came back this morning for another look, it was gone. What do you make of that, detective? 6 out of 8. Okay. So now it's like, do I go back to talk about with that one? I could do that, right? And see if she says something about going home. Hmm. Lock it until I get off work. I'll let you in to look for clues later. Okay, so not now, so it doesn't change anything. Okay. I wanted to see if because we know that Tanya heard an argument, but it doesn't do anything. So we can progress. Um. So let go up to the beach. So let's check what we have over here. 22. Oh, the stranger guy again. And he runs again. Who was that? 23. Esther. Wait, there's no clue? Interesting. Okay, we can now... Oh, there we go, clue. It's a paper? Somebody scribbled down 110 degrees southeast, 10 degrees above the horizon on this paper. These marks look like directional coordinates for orienting a telescope. We found a telescope on top of the church tower. Let's look through it with these coordinates. We should do it while there's still enough daylight. There's a cat. Wow. Dr. Ines Keen. However, we got more sense than most of us around here, detective. My name is Ines Keen and I'm a retired medical dog. Now I run this lighthouse. It's a simple life with a lot less pressure, better for me. Unfortunately, I don't know who killed Pearl Brayshaw. She's not the first in this village to die young either. Oh, you read that old newspaper article about me? I used to take so much pride in being the town doctor. Leaving my medical pride in this town was the hardest, saddest decision I ever made. I keep going over it all in my mind. Is it my fault that I couldn't save those poor kids? I don't know what it was we saw at the library, it doesn't make sense. I'm a firm believer in science over superstition. Todd Beckett invited young Tanya Nichols and I on a hike around the Lost Sandman. That place is big and confusing, but we certainly didn't see any ghosts. It will take more to make me believe. After the Historical Society meeting, I walked home. My cat can confirm my alibi. Can't you, Snookums? I don't really talk to many people here anymore. After watching those kids get sick, it's just too hard. I can't help but feeling like, as the town doctor, I failed. Does that make me a victim of the curse too? I've done my own research into the subject to try and make sense of it. Whoever heard of ghosts giving people cancer? My belief is that Elias Abel's curse can be attributed to natural cause. It's true that the rocky soil in the lost settlement made it hard to grow crops. The food shortage leads to famine, and famine leads to contagious disease. But the cancer case plaguing this town today, that's got to be something else. 7. That's it, Cleo. We talked to all 7 people in the village. But the 8th suspect is still at large. We might as well report back to detective. No, I'm not gonna return yet. I don't observe any suspicion about Lighthouse Beacon. Maybe it will become important later. So now I need to go to the church. And whose desk coordinates with the telescope. It was hard to remember. Because the 8th suspect, it's the boyfriend. The problem is that he's always running. I don't know how you're gonna make him talk. Like, he's gonna have to be in a place that he cannot escape. Or the 8th suspect could be the dog, but that will be weird, I'm gonna be honest. The telescope, so I must have used this to spy on something. Let's see what we can find looking through the telescope with the coordinates on that piece of paper. Due north is here, so... The telescope coordinates point to the lost settlement. Gee, this underwhelming. I don't see what's so special about this video. It's just a rock that's been partially submerged by the ocean tide. Why would anybody spy on this? But somebody did. So this is only to see that, right? Let's see if the guy is over here. Because I can't forget he run again. So... he must be somewhere. Okay, it's not in here. Where the fuck that guy went? Because it can be it can be the boyfriend, right? That is the stranger or the dog that can count. I don't know where the hell this is at. Could you have went this way? We only check if the guy didn't went this way. Cannot enter. The dog is over there. Even the deer's like, the deer's always running when we see. I still don't understand why. It's a little bit weird. Cannot enter. Probably need to find that place. The problem is, where the hell is that? There's always a hint, you can always press, of course, to see a hint. Could be near the beach. No, the beach doesn't have grass. It cannot be this one too. See if I can do this. Cannot be this one too. Okay, this was for this. So it has to be backwards, that it has that place. It could be where she died, Pearl, it could be in there. Here, there's nothing. How the hell did I miss this? How the hell I missed that dog bag? The fuck? How the hell I missed this one too? Didn't I switch over here? Was it? Oh yeah, in here I didn't that switch. Yeah, okay. 27. Wait, it's not even over here. Okay, so probably I'm gonna need to go and talk to that Detective Dudley, because I don't see. Let me see hint. We still need to find that 8th suspect strange before nightfall. Maybe Detective Dudley has a better luck. Oh, there we go. Because I was like, I went everywhere. I don't know what else to do. I thought it was to find that place, but probably cannot even get to there. So you need to go to the detective. Because we still need to go to the cottage. I wonder if Detective Dudley has had any better luck finding the suspicious strange. Let's ask. The guy's over here. Good to see you, Detective. I got him and I'll take it from here. Young man, I'm arresting you for the murder of... Hold on! I can explain my actions. I guess I have no choice now. Detective Dudley, why don't you let me speak to the suspect first? We still don't know what is the... We don't know that he's the killer. He has seen near the crime scene and he's been hiding from the police. That's enough proof for me. I'm sorry, I'll talk. Please give me a chance. Alright, that guy, go ahead, but I'm not letting him leave the area. Okay, night. Roy Parker. I'm really sorry for making things so difficult. I'll tell you everything now. Suspect added. I'm no stranger. My name is Roy Parker and Pearl Bradshaw was my girlfriend. I came here to visit her last night. Pearl and I have been together for a while and I wanted to see her. I showed up at her cottage late last night as a surprise. Everyone knew I was a girl Pearl, but because of her social media limelight, she kept me a secret from fans. It was hard for me. All these fans on the internet doting on her put a strain on our relationship. Finally, some obsessed stalker fan found out about me and they doxed her. She constantly got harassed by angry fans. If only I could have protected her. Pearl and I used to go ghost hunting for her stream. Who do you think held the camera for her? The camera? That's it! Where's Pearl's camera now? Now you'll see why I've been hiding. When I found her dead body, I knew I'll be suspected. Jill said that Pearl had gone out to meet someone. She was vague about the details. She honestly, I assume it must have been another guy, so I went out looking for Pearl. Somehow I stumbled out of Gal's Point, that's where I found her. There I was, standing over my girlfriend's dead body. My first thought was that she'll kill herself, sink the rope around her neck, but that didn't seem like the Pearl I knew. When I looked close at the rope, it didn't seem right. That's when it hit me. I realized what a child's rage I was in. I didn't know what to do. I realized that it looked like I had the motive and opportunity. So I fled from the scene on the crime and I went into hiding. I didn't kill Pearl Brayshaw in a child's rage, detective. Pearl's camera memory chip stores the footage from each of her shoots before she uploads it. You should look for Pearl's camera. She usually took her camera with her. She might have recorded something important. Pearl's new expensive camera was in her bedroom back to the cottage. It's probably still on the tripod. Come with me, I'll take you there. Oh no, you're not going anywhere. What if you run away again? We still don't know you are the killer. Very well, Jill should be done with her work shift at coffee shop now. If you go to the cottage, she'll let you in. Please detective, find Pearl's camera. It's the only way to show you I'm innocent. Okay. Beware my curse. In this part of the story, our detective may get ambushed by ghosts of Elias Abel while exploring. Elias Abel's ghost will chase you. If the ghost catch you, something bad will happen, so watch out. Oh shit. Choose your difficult level for ghost chase gameplay. Easy or hard? Easy. Sure, easy. Clues won't appear in area while the ghost is chasing you. To escape from the ghost, exit the area by finding a green arrow. Don't forget to save your game and take advantage of multiple save slots. You unlock a new area, check the map for the update map. Updated map. Oh, okay, the cottage, right? I cannot go to the library, meeting room, lighthouse, and lighthouse beacon. I cannot go to that. But there was something that you needed to do there. Fish. I can go to the fish house. Oh, rope. It's some antique rope. This looks like the same frayed tattered rope that was found around Pearl's Brayshaw neck. I still don't think it was him that killed. Someone is trying to frame him. Or not, he has a computer over here, probably was a fan, or it was one of those angry fans, honestly found out it had a boyfriend. Oh my god, it's a ghost! Phew, never mind, you two startled me. Do you believe me now that I warned you? My ancestors were part of the Puritan mob during the witch trials after all. You won't see me set one foot outside this accursed night. This area was haunted in colonial times, and it's haunted now. How can I restore the glory of my family business when I'm living in constant fear of this ghostly curse? How many times do I have to tell you? She was killed by Elias Abel Ghost. First fish in the bay got sick, then those kids got sick, now Pearl Brayshaw's death. The rope found on her body matched the rope found here in your house. Pearl Brayshaw was hanged by vengeful ghosts from the witch trials. Go ahead and lock me up if you think I'm crazy. I don't have to listen to this. Very, very suspicious, this guy. Hey, it looks like Jelani forgot to lock up after her shift. There's a book. 2 months ago, I betrayed my best friend. I was the one who doxed Pearl and leaked the photo of her boyfriend online. It's not fair that she gets to have all these fans and I also have a great relationship. Last month, some jealous petty friend I am. Pearl is moving in with me here. I haven't told her what I did. I see how much she cares from her fans. At least Pearl being here will break up the monotony of my boring job this month. If I had a devoted guy like Roy Parker, I'll treat him better than she does. Pearl hasn't paid the rent. She bought that expensive car for her stream instead. I can let Pearl find this diary, so I'm gonna take it with me to work. I hope I don't lose it. That's our last entry. You don't keep it? Okay. Let me only check the map. So 10 coffee shop went, 20 I already went. Those ones they don't have nothing else. It looks like you cannot go to the library, and those other ones beacon lighthouse. So do I want to go up or do I want to go to the church? Right, and go up. Probably I'm going to the church. Alright, so let's start here going up. Oh, father is over here. My faith will keep me safe from any devilish goals. I'll never adopt again. I vow to stay alive so I can perform the communion ceremony for Tiny's sick brother next week. Note that I didn't touch Pearl or her camera. I'll admit that I think it's blasphemous for her to talk to young, impressionable minds on the internet about ghosts. The Bible says, "Thou shalt not kill," and I take the word of God very seriously. Is there something different? It's too dark to see anything. Oh. Alright, what about down? Tanya is not here, right? No. Oh god, it's over here. What the fuck, it can be over there too? What? How can he be over there? Ugh. Get out of the way, rat. No, it doesn't look like there's nothing. I don't think he gets out of there. Okay, I thought that will be something in that statue. How the fuck can you be in the fucking church? Come on. You are an evil spirit. There's no way you can be on the fucking church. Oh. Fancy meet you here, detective. These fresh graves are the graves of my former patients. I tried my best to help them, but I was unable to find a cure. Sometimes all that death can make you feel numb. The despair can be overwhelming. Some of them were neighborhood kids, and they were my friends. Now all I can do is talk to their spirits at night. That's why people say I wander around the cemetery at night. This is my way of making peace with the dead. Cancer killed this poor child, not some ghostly curse. I hope you got the brains to get to the bottom of this mystery. You know, your determination and tenacity have inspired me, detective, both of you. You and Cleo aren't giving up on solving this case, and I won't give up being the doctor for this town. I'm still gonna do everything I can to help these dealers, no more hiding. Do you think I'll arm that sweet girl? I have to admit, when she started asking me about what happened, my patience, it made me very uncomfortable. I had to snap at her, shut that invasive camera off. But no, this village has already seen too many young people dying before their time. So it's gonna be impossible to go for here, right? Oh, can I go to the beach? Oh shit. It's somewhat a logged hole that must have drifted ashore this evening. It looks like part of some kind of makeshift barge that was floating out in bay. Okay. Probably cannot enter this on the... Yeah, it's locked. Oh, Tanya is over here? What the fuck are you doing, Tanya? I can see all the way to the village center, looking here to the south. It makes me think. I came here to get a closer look at the lighthouse, but that's not what I saw last night. I know it's dangerous here at night, but I got to help Pearl like she helped me. The light shining toward the library window was something different. You are asking if I kill Eagle Pearl? No way, I'm her biggest fan. I admit that I followed her up from the library and I waited behind her cottage. I may be a bit of a creepy stalk, but not killer and kind of creepy. Alright, we need to go to the cottage then. At least I found another clue on the beach and talked here to Tanya, which is always nice. First of all, I'm going here to the end and then I come to this place again. Because you never know what can exist in here, so... Oh, you can enter in this house? Didn't expect to be able to enter in this house. $41. Needs to be from another site. Good evening, Detective. What's news of the case? This whole ordeal has me into a belief. I've all my life, so I'm staying away from the Lost Sandman. Of course, I'll do what I can to help rebuild this community. I heard that the police have found the suspicious person. Did they make an arrest? I didn't kill Pearl Brayshaw, I wanted to hire her. My friend has been looking for a fresh young face to appear in our informational videos. Eagle Pearl could have been our perfect commercial pitch girl. She turned my offer down. Cold turkey toss. That girl didn't have any kind of sense for money. It could have been him? How the hell you get even over there? What? Oh, there we go. What the fuck? It's a metal detector. I don't see what we need this for right now, though. Metal detector, but we don't need these for now. Metal detector is gonna be in the beach. Normally is where you will sit, right? In the beach to find lost objects. Oh, I thought I saw something in here. $42. I hope you can solve this case soon and without drawing too much attention. I'm staying in here with my plans, so whatever we saw last night, it can't mean anything good. My ancestors draw near the lost settlement because of the curse. I'm not messing around with any local legends today. I'm planning to write a new chapter of the town history book when this is all over. Just keep the press out of our nice quiet community, alright? I heard that the police apprehended that outside. The description matches the guy I saw last night. Have they charged him with anything yet? I assured that I didn't have anything to do with Pearl Brayshaw death. I wasn't thrilled about the idea of her making views into Lost Settlement and getting millions of views. I grew up in Cape Crescent, and all I want is for this town to stay nice and quiet like it's always been. Now that the news of her murder is going to appear in the headlines, I suppose it doesn't matter either way. Of course nobody's gonna say, oh, I kill. Of course nobody's gonna say that. That will be stupid, right? It's like, come on. Cleo found a clue. What is it? A tripod? Oh, it's the camera, right? This probably shall camera tripod, but there's no camera. Where's the camera? Maybe our roommate Jill knows something about the camera's whereabouts. The Diary of Pearl. 2 months ago, I'm learning that being famous isn't all it's cracked up to be. Ever since that picture of Roy and I got leaked on social media, the harassment doesn't end. They even found out where I live. Last month, I decided to leave the city and move in with my friend Jill in her small village of Cape Crescent. There's a local legend about the witch trial ghost, which will be fun to investigate for the stream. Awesome. I'm still getting 8 mail from possessive parasocial fans. This whole thing feels like a witch hunt of its own. Unfortunately, I'm the witch. This month, I used to rent money to buy that expensive camera. I shouldn't have done that. Jill is right to be annoyed. Has the new pink dog toy that I bought recently got lost too. I searched all over the couch and the yard, but it's nowhere to be found. Fortunately, it looks like I found a way to make some money quickly, but I'm not sure if it's the right thing to do. Even in spite of everything, I still do anything for my fans. If it wasn't for them, I'd still be slinging late. I owe it to my fans to be a positive role model. How would those kids out there feel if they knew I did this? I'm not sure what to do. That's her last entry. So I think Pearl made the ghost to appear. Someone found that she was the one that made the ghost to appear and killed her. So, could it be that? Could it that Pearl's bedroom is on the left? You are looking for Pearl's camera. She always kept it on the tripod in her bedroom. I don't know what Pearl saw at the library, but something strange is going on in this village. I came straight home when my work shift ended, and I'm not going outside until daylight. I want to live long enough to do something with my life besides working a boring job. I'm gonna find a way to make a difference like Pearl did. I heard that the police caught Roy Parker trying to leave town. I don't know. Oh, come on, detective. Pearl was my roommate and best friend. You think I'll kill her just because the rent was late? Alright, I admit it, I was super jealous of her. She had a great boyfriend, she treated him like crap. I'll kill for a guy who treated me like Roy treated her. Oops, that came out all wrong, I didn't mean like that. You are saying Pearl's camera isn't on her tripod in the bedroom? That's weird. Last night when I opened the door to this couch, Pearl dog Hester came bounding outside. The dog had something in her mouth, it must have been the camera. Hester ran east down the street in the direction of the cemetery. Maybe the camera's still there. Do you think Pearl might have caught a clue on her camera? But do I need now the metal detector? Okay, no, it doesn't pick up yet. Alright, so it said that Esther went to the cemetery. Like when it was afternoon, she was everywhere, Esther. Now, I don't know. I don't think I ever seen. She was on in here. It's funny you should mention looking for a camera. You'll never believe what I saw. Earlier tonight, this dog came through the cemetery carrying a camera in its mouth. Her collar said Esther. So I took the dog's camera to the library. That way Camille Crescent could put it in the lost and found. Camille looked like she was just about to close up for the night. So probably I need to go now to Camilla and ask for the key. Oh come on dude, you need to get the fuck out of here. Sykes! You say you are tracking down a missing camera? Yes, actually I've seen a camera. Dr. Key bought me a lost camera just before the library closed, but it wasn't really lost at all. Gordon Cutler recognized it and thanked me for finding his camera. He took it with him back to his fishing warehouse. Why the hell you only wanted the camera? That fucker. Why the hell he wanted the camera? Interesting. What camera? I got a witness who can place you with the victim's camera earlier tonight. Do I need to remind you that I investigated a murder? Alright, I'll tell you the truth. I need the money. You wanna know how desperate I am? I borrowed Todd's packet metal detector to comb the beach for lost jewelry. I lied to Camille, crashed and said the camera was mine. I was gonna sell it. Good, then you'll give me the camera now. It's evidence. I can't. The camera is gone. I lost it. I went to the church, I set the camera down on the pew, I turned my back for a moment and it was gone. I'm sorry I lied earlier, but that's all I know. Maybe the camera is still at church. What the fuck? How the fuck is that even possible? Probably talk to the father. Gordon say he lost his camera here in the church. The only other soul to come in here tonight was young Tanya Nichols. Oh my god. I agreed to perform a special communion rite for Tanya, poor brother in the hospital. I saw Tanya leave in direction to the lighthouse, of course. This is a bunch of liars. It's what they are. Everyone lies to each one. Like, come on. Now who the hell is gonna have the camera, huh? You're looking for Eagle Pearl's camera? I saw that fisherman with it in the church. I recognized her camera for social media. People shouldn't take other people's belongings, especially not Eagle's Pearls. So I did what any good biggest fan will do. When his back was turned, I swiped it and ran away. Oh no, I don't have the camera anymore. I saw someone coming and I got nervous. I thought it might have been him chasing after me. So then I buried the camera in the sand at the beach to hide it from him, you know? Honestly, I don't even remember where I buried it. You and your dog will have to dig it up, that whole beach. I'm really sorry. What's the camera clue? Great, Pearl's camera is lost somewhere under the beach sand. What are you gonna do now, Cleo? Wait a sec, God Cutter says something about the metal detector. After his business suffered, he used Todd Beckett's metal detector to comb the beach for valuables. We could borrow Todd Beckett's metal detector too, to help find the camera. Come on, Cleo, let's go find Todd Beckett and get a hold of that metal detector. No, but wait, this ghost is coming after us, so it cannot be Pearl doing that. Now my theory went down the drain, what the fuck? Doesn't even work anymore like that. Like, it couldn't be the ghost. Is it someone like disguised as the ghost? Huh. Kaka mentioned that he borrowed look for trinkets on the beach. We can use it now to search the beach for Pearl by shop missing cam. Let's do this. Let's do this. Alright. Back to the beach to find the camera. Let's use Meditate to search the beach for the victim's camera. It will be louder as we get closer. You'll have to listen carefully, Cleo. There we go. This Eagle Pulse webcam, finally, now we can see what's on it. Great work, Lyle. Let's take the camera back to the bridge and show detective. Okay, return to the bridge. Now that we got Pearl's camera, let's go watch the footage with Detective Dudley. The camera you got it. Good work, detectives. Alright, let's go watch the victim's footage. Dang it, I'm almost out of battery. Power red, oh well, here goes. What's up everyone, this is Eagle Pearl. I'll continue streaming Paladin Dream later this week. But first tonight I got something special for everybody watching. I'm here to explain a spooky ghost town somewhere in a small village. This place has supposedly been cursed since colonial times, but I haven't seen anything surprising yet. Oh my gosh, what is that? No way, I don't believe it. Ouch, that's the end of my camera battery life. Looks like Pearl found something that startled her. What was it? Detective Dudley, I think it's time that Cleo and I explore the lost settlement. At night? Yes, Pearl Brayshaw went in there at night. We also found evidence that someone was using the church tower to spy on the lost settlement. That settles it then. You have my permission to enter the lost settlement. But if something happens to you in there because of your own foolishness, it's your own fault. Let's be careful, Cleo. But where the hell is that? Is it this way? Aha! So where am I? So I went over there, so we have Lost Settlement, Chapel, under... okay. I'll keep an eye on things here, despite what the tactile says, I don't want to see you in trouble. Holy shit, it's so dark. $44. For now I'm checking only for dog treats. clue. It's a small fishing boat, like Gordon Cutler will lose for his business. He's the only fisherman in the village. When I spoke to Mr. Cutler, he said he was unable to work because the fish here show signs of sickness. So what is fishing boat doing here in the Lost Settlement? The deers again. $45. What is this object? It's buried and disguised to look like a rock. It's an hologram projector. This could have been used to handle the ghost image outside the library as seen by the Historical Society. Of course, there we go, see? It was easy to understand it was something to pretend that it was a ghost. This group of cell holes must be where the abandoned Puritan settlement once stood. 46. 47. It's so dark that's hard to see. 48. Don't want to go to there yet. Okay, but I'm going. Well, this is what we saw from the church tower observation deck. But with one extremely important difference. It was high tide then and it's low tide now. I bet high tide conceals the mouth of this underwater cave, which is only accessible at low tide. Now you are my priest, you'll never reveal my secret. The rock fell on the mouth of the cave, we are stuck inside. You're right, we got 15 minutes to find all the clues and escape before high tide comes in. We better hurry. I save in another slot, only in case. These are barrels of toxic waste buried in this cave. This explains a lot. The infertile soil, the poison fish, the local children with cancer. These barrels of toxic waste are true curse on the lost settlement. Someone has gone through a lot of trouble to keep this horrible secret hidden. But who? Hey, it's a dog toy. Pearl Brayshaw and the dog Hester. I bet they were both in this cave. No, Cleo, this toy not for you, it's a clue. It's a fancy fountain pen that an important business person will use. Beckett Chemicals, Todd Beckett, that must be Todd Beckett's chemical farm. I think we send all we need to see in this cave. Let's go back to the answer and see if we can figure our way out. So in here there was only one dog bag, okay. At least. Esther, what is it? Hello, is that the guy? Cleo, is that you? Yes, we are trapped behind this rock that fell on the cave. Don't worry, help is on the way. These dogs are saving your lives. You two are very lucky. Esther kept barking at me until I followed her to this spot where you were trapped. We gotta bring Pearl's killer to justice for Esther. See you back later. Cleo is in love, is it? By Esther. I only need one more dog back. The problem is where the fuck it could be. You two are meddling my affairs for the last time. You shall solve the internal course of the lost settlement. Well, there is the chapel. Still the went in there. It's amazing that Eliza's chapel still standing, considering that the building is from colonial times. 40! Got every dog. Nice. Got everything. Fuck yeah. This old parchment has a match from with colonial times inscribed on it. Before the sand was lost, this old relic was embossed. To find the long forgotten prize, look the angel in the eyes. The poem reads like a riddle into a trash. What could it mean? The angel. Oh, that one in the bottom. Is what it means. It's the point of that. It has to be. $41? What? How the hell there is more doggy bags? I think I figured out this whole mystery. I know who killed Pearl Brayshaw. I know it was Dar. Time to go meet Detective Dudley. What's going on? You two look like you've seen just a ghost. I want to go to the church because that thing said to look to the angel in the eyes. I'm gonna be honest. I still don't know who the hell killed Pearl. I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of possibilities. It could be the friend, you know, things like that. Still don't understand the tears. You're right, Cleo. This must be the angel that the old parchment described. Stand in the center of cross made of grass, and the terror of 7 ghosts shall pass. What? Stand on the grass, on the cross made of grass. How the hell do you know which one? It's not this. How the hell do you know which one it is? You don't have a lot of visibility because it's too dark. Oh. Found it. The Chalice. The Communion Cup is the reward of valor. It will bring someone hope in their darkest hour. Well, this is a real Communion Cup from colonial times, almost 400 years old. You're right, Cleo, I know who could lose this, but first we still got to finish solving this mystery. Who the hell needs it? Who the hell needs it? Can I go? No, I cannot go to the lighthouse, so I cannot do that thing. But how the hell do you know which one I need to give the cup? The mystery solved? Yes, sir. Cleo and I are ready. Are you sure? Yes. You really think you outsmart me? Alright, I'll play along because I think you will fail. What do you like me to do? There's still a few small things I need to take care of, then I'll be waiting in the meeting room at the library. Where the historical site meeting was held, please make sure all 8 suspects are present. We'll have everything ready, just like you want it, but it's your funeral. I don't know would I deliver the cup. The explanation. Could be to the doctor. This is getting outrageous. Just how much longer do you intend on keeping us as prisoners here? Are you any close to figuring out to kill the girl Pearl? Is there really a ghostly curse on our village detective? Of course there is. That sounds, I still don't believe it. Thank you all for coming. I assure you that we are doing everything we can. What do you expect all of us to do? There's one more missing clue we're still trying to track down. I call you here to enlist your help. What clue? Pearl's camera. Just before her death, Pearl had recently bought an expensive new camera. We are searching for the old camera that she replaced. The victim had a second camera? That's right, Pearl took her old camera with her when she left the house last night. I also remember the camera she used on her street before she moved here. Yes, where is it now? So you think one in our flock is hiding it? Are you going to arrest all of us? I know where it is. Hold up, you do? Yes, I found it on the street and I recognized it camera from your girl Pearl's show, so I took it and hid it. You hid it? Where? I brought it to the gallows point and I put it near the statue of Elias and Abel. I wanted to keep it safe. It's too dark to start hunting for it now, we'll have to wait until morning. I've had a really long day. All of you stay in your homes until morning. It's dangerous to wander about alone at night. We'll conduct a thorough search on the area tomorrow. In the dead of night. I got to worry and find that blasted camp before sunrise. It must be around here somewhere. How could I have been so foolish as to overlook our second camera? I don't see anything here. Where the devil is it? We got him! Now hit him with the lighthouse beacon. Ready! Freeze! We got you surrounded! Curse! Good work, everyone! Got them! Choose your difficult for answering questions about the case. Hard difficult punish you for wrong answers. Yeah, I don't care about that. I'm going for easy. Well, the dad, you got me taken aback. Who knew the reports of these ghost sightings were real? You still have me in the dark though. Who is this costumed clown? Why did they kill Pearl Brayshaw? How was it done? What about the hideous thing everybody saw during the Historical Society meeting? Yes, I believe you and Cleo still owe me an explanation. It was surprising simply once Cleo found all the right clues. Enlighten me. Pearl Brayshaw was killed because she discovered the murder deep dark secret. Absolutely anything was necessary to protect it. The secret lay in the heart of the area known as the Lost Settlement. You mean that spooky seal love colony ghost town with a curse on it? Pearl Brayshaw murder carefully guarded the secret through constant observation. They did their best to convince the already superstitious residents of Cape Crescent that it didn't exist. The observation deck on top of the church tower is the highest point in Cape Crescent. From here, the culprit used this instrument to spy on the Lost Settlement, that was the telescope. The telescope, this way the criminal will keep a watchful eye on the Lost Settlement from afar. You found the telescope alright, but how did you know what they were looking at? Couldn't it have been anything? We found something written down that told us. That was the coordinates. The telescope coordinates is scientific knowledge marked an important area to the southeast of the church. While our murderer was spying, they were also careful to make sure nobody else spied on them. As precaution, they stole this item to prevent anybody else from entering the church. Church tower. The church tower key. The murderer stole the key to keep the telescope locked up and stop any intruders. But there was nothing to see in the Lost Settlement, nothing but forest and ruins anyway. Dr. King, Todd Beckett and Tanya Nichols took a walk in the Lost Settlement. None of them reported anything strange. That's because the murderer took them through the Lost Settlement at a time when they wouldn't see anything strange. Are you telling me that they used some kind of ghostly magic to hide something important? It wasn't magic at all, they used a very common tool. Driftwood, metal tap, fishing boat, tide table. The murderer brought witnesses to the Lost Settlement to confirm that there was nothing suspicious there. The group walked through the park at high tide, and there was nothing to see. The murder's secret was submerged by the ocean at high tide, but perfectly visible at low tide. That's what we saw when we watched the footage on our webcam. Pearl Brayshaw was in the Lost Settlement, and she stumbled onto the killer's secret. Well, what exactly was she looking at? Credence Crescent grave inscription in the cemetery described a drowning beneath a big stone in the area. When I looked through the telescope using the coordinates, all I saw was submerged in rock. That's because I was looking through the scope at high tide, but at low tide there's quite a different view. Pearl Brayshaw discovered a hidden underwater cave that was only accessible when the tide was down. So that's what Pearl stumbled upon. The cave is the secret of the Lost Settlement. Then who will go through all this trouble to keep the cave a secret? Let's examine the legend of Elias Abel and the curse of the Lost Settlement. First, on the gallows point, we learned that someone was hanged there during the witch trials. As I explored Cape Crescent, I found something that provided a detailed account on the curse legend. This? From the Historical Society books in the library, we learned the full story of Elias Abel. Before his death, at the end of the witch trials, he cursed the new settlement that was to be built on his land. The new village died out quickly, and the spooky history of the lost settlement was born. But what exactly were the characteristics of this supernatural curse? What did the curse do? I've read the books as well as you have. The new settlement died out due to disease, famine, and fear. Those phenomena are also possible to explain by natural causes. How's that? The rocky soil found in the area of the Lost Settlement was hard to farm and grow crops, which leads to a food shortage. A malnourished population from a lack of food is prone to disease outbreak. During the witch trials, the Puritans were a superstitious people, as we've seen from some of their descendants today. Today, the locals also attribute more recent events to Elias Abel's curse. Gordon Cutler lamented the decline of his fishing business, which was caused by a more modern problem. Poisoned fish. The poisoned fish in the bay cost Gordon Cutler's livelihood as his family fishing business struggled. It's attributed this misfortune to Elias Abel's curse on the land. Dr. Nishkin retired from her medical practice because of a recent local tragedy. Dr. King lost her confidence after the death of local children in her care due to cancer. After seeing the ghost of Elijah Abel appear during the meeting at the library, she wondered if this was also due to the curse. The serving even shook the faith of Father Michael Wheeler, priest of the Church of Good Void. Were these problems caused by a curse from the witch trials? Or could there be another rational explanation? So you're saying that Pearl discovered the real cause that was in the cave? When Cleo and I entered the underwater cave, we found this proof that Pearl Brayshaw had been there too. The dog toy. The dog toy. Cleo and I found it while exploring the cave. A telltale sign that Pearl and her dog Esther had been in the cave too. They found it. They all found what? You keep saying there's this big secret in the cave that explains everything. Yes, exactly. So what's the secret? If Cape Crescent problems today weren't caused by ghostly for Ocus Pocus, then what's the reason? Toxic waste barrels. The island cave was full of biohazards, toxic waste barrels poisoning the community. Oh my goodness, that explains everything. The poisoned fish, the cancer case, and why it was so important to keep the secret. Now you are catching on. So then the murder killed Pearl Brayshaw because she found the toxic waste barrels. Yes sir. As the murderer looked on from atop the church tower, they saw Pearl enter the island cave. She had to be silenced. If you are so smart, who killed it? It wasn't the ghost, that's bullshit. We saw the pen. Pearl Brayshaw killed is Todd Beckett. He hid the toxic waste brought by his chemical firm to avoid spending millions of dollars cleaning it up. You Bush League detectives won't stand a chance against my high-priced lawyers. I don't see my name written anywhere on those toxic waste barrels, do you? The coincidence that I run a chemical company doesn't prove that I had anything to do with that toxic waste dump. That's because I haven't yet mentioned the clue which puts you in the underground. That is the pen. The executive pen. Cleo and I found your golden Beckett chemicals fountain pen inside the cave. You hid your firm's toxic waste in the lost sediment, and then you killed Pearl Brayshaw because she discovered it. After the Historical Society meeting ended, Pearl went to Gallows Point for a planned meeting with Todd Beckett. Her roommate told me that after they argued about Mrs. Rand, Pearl left the cottage again. She told Pearl's boyfriend Roy Parker about it. Because of the secrecy, Roy mistakenly concluded that it was a romantic rendezvous. But she really saw Todd Beckett to offer her hush money because of what he knew she'll find. Glad you could make it, girl, Pearl. What do you think that was we saw through the library window? Was that scary enough for social media? I really have no idea, Mr. Beckett. You know, I've seen your videos and you are quite marvelous on camera. Oh, thank you. Beckett Chemicals looking for a public face for our online video promotions. I believe you got just what it takes. We could even sponsor your stream, then you could financially afford to get some decent equipment. No more pesky troubles with your camera running out of choice. What do you say? I'm not sure. Pearl, I know you think you saw something in the Lost Settlement. You've been under an awful lot of pressure. Can you really be sure of what you saw, especially with all your financial troubles? Those bills keep piling up. What I'm saying is, I could make all that go away. All you have to do is stick to gaming and leave investigations for real reporters. No, I can't. I'm sorry, Mr. Beckett. I owe my fans the truth. Good. It's morally the right thing to do. But Pearl, I really think you made the wrong decision. Hey, let go! There were some clues that suggest Pearl had met someone about the prospect of financial gains. In her diary, Pearl wrote something about a lucrative but questionable business opportunity. For it looks like I found a way to make some money quickly, but I'm not sure if it's the right thing to do. I owe it to my fans to be a positive role model. How will those kids out there feel if they knew I did this? I'm not sure what to do. At the Cape Crescent Historical Society meeting, the security camera captured the conversation when the ghost appeared. My camera's dead. I said I'll fix it. Todd wasn't talking literally about Pearl's camera. He was looking to pay her off and urging her to consider his offer. That's what the conversation was really about. And we had it on camera. What exactly was that thing they all saw outside the library window? Is the ghost of Elias able really terrorizing Oaks? The ghost appearance at the library was an elaborate hoax set up by Todd Beckett. It needed to draw attention away from the real reason he killed Pearl Brayshaw, and to scare everyone in Cape Crescent away from the lost settlement. When exploring the lost settlement, Cleo and I found what was used to create the image that was the hologram. The hologram project, the Todd used this device to shine a realistic 3D-dimensional image of the ghost. This was the approach used to display the ghost. This was the approach used to display the ghost image on the water seen from the library window. Recent grave lighthouse? Very well, then why did Todd Beckett dress up in a costume like Elias Elbow Ghost? Because he knew we were on his trail. He was desperate. Cleo and I had become a threat. If he could do away with us and make it look like the ghost, that might have ended the investigation. Todd was even brazen enough to trap us inside the underwater cave in the lost settlement. Cleo and I made a narrow escape with our lives. The whole story you've concocted, while incredibly entertaining, ignores one obvious fact, which is that I have an alibi. Camille Crescent and Gordon Cutler both saw me leave the library and go home. My house is on the other side of Cape Crescent. If I had walked from my house back through the village center to Gallows Point, they would have seen me. So I couldn't have killed Eagle Pearl. It's got a point, detective. There's no way you could have walked back to the crime scene unnoticed. That's because he didn't walk. It's impossible. Are you daft? It's not impossible, it's blindly obvious. How did Todd Beckett get to the Gallows Point without being seen? He took a boat. Cape Crescent is situated on the Massachusetts coast right on the ocean. It would have been easy for our murderer to move about unseen using a boat in the bay. Todd Beckett would hide his boat or near some piles of wood in hopes that we wouldn't find it and realize this simple idea. He'll have no trouble getting around our police roadblocks by sea. Todd Beckett intended to frame the naive and superstitious Gordon Cutter if he's planned to blame the curse hit a snag. By planting this item, if the police had ruled out superstition, then suspicion will have fallen on Gordon Cutler. Antique rope. The antique rope. Todd befriended struggling Gordon Cutler and allowed him to use his metal detector. This gave him ample opportunity to steal some of the Cutler's rope from the fish warehouse. Since Cutler business was no longer able to catch fish, he also borrowed his friend's boat to move around the bay. That way, Gordon Cutler was set up to take the fall for him. That's good enough for me. Todd Beckett, I'm placing you under arrest for the crime of Pearl Brayshaw murder. You know, Todd detective, if you didn't have that close sniffing dog, the law wouldn't stand a sniff of a chance against me. Eagle Pearl may have had a pretty face and a big heart, but she had no mind for business. I offered her a golden opportunity to fix her problems, and she passed it up. If she'll only look out for her own self-interest instead of trying to help every fool looking for a handout, then this all might have been avoided. Take him away. That was an easy one. Epilogue. The next day. That Cleo is one heck of a close sniffing dog. You are very lucky to have her. There's one thing that still bothers me about this case. Where was Pearl Brayshaw's second camera? The one you mentioned at the library. Our culprit was really concerned about incriminating footage from the second camera, but I never saw any of it. Oh really? Well, that must be because it was a trick. That's because there was no second camera. It doesn't exist. I made the whole thing up. There was no second camera? It doesn't exist. You made it up? I did it to draw our ghost out in the open so we could catch him in the act. Well played. Before we assembled the suspects at the library, I spoke privately with Roy, Tanya and Jill. Dr. Keane was in on it too. I instructed them to corroborate my story about the second camera, to make sure it will be extra convincing. You know, detective guy, I really owe you an apology for the shabby way I treated you on this case. The truth is that I know I'm not that great of a detective compared to you. I shouldn't have been so style. You have earned my respect. If we work together again, I promise. I accept, and it's okay. Let's our foot. Cleo found a total of 41 doggy bags while exploring Cape Crescent. Impressive. To show his gratitude, Detective Riley treated Cleo and Esther to a traditional New England delicacy. Boston cream donut poutine. Holy shit. A truly delicious, outstanding treat for chilled, fantastic dogs. Hey, do you think Esther knew who killed Pearl Brayshaw the whole time? Of course he knew. Around a month after the case ended, I received a letter in the mail from Camille Crescent. Detective Guy and Cleo, thank you so much for your help solving the affair of e-girl Pearl's murder. We all appreciate your sleuthing skills and delicate handling with the public. Without you, it would have remained a hopelessly baffling mystery. Even with the aid of his high-priced lawyers, Todd Beckett was convicted and sentenced for Pearl Brayshaw murder. You got him. Cleo did a miracle job finding the clues, and you were brilliant in explaining why each clue was important. He got Pearl's fans everywhere and incredibly grateful that you were able to bring her murder to justice. Your masterful detective work will live on in Cape Crescent local legend. You'll also be able to hear that Tanya Nicholson brother made it through his battle with cancer because I found the catalyst, because it's a side quest to help the brother of Tanya. It may have been the doctor's scared, the priest bless or his sister's love, but here in Cape Crash we are superstitious people. We can't help but wonder if you had a hand in that one too. Thanks for everything again. And look, Cleo, they all signed at the back, Hester too. Well, that does it. How nice. Now if I have some time to relax and play video games. I found that, so I got that special landing too. Whoa, not again. Hello? The dead guy, Cleo, we need your help. There's been, let me guess, a murder. That is for the third one, that looks like it's supposed to be on October. Like, again, it's a pretty cool game. I like this, I can say franchise, right? Because it's the second one of the same, murder this game over. It's pretty cool, like trying to decipher on your own head who killed it, getting all the doggy bags, and then like this one had that challenge to get the Callis. I think in the first one had something like that too. So, but pretty cool. Again, this one was easier to understand who it was. In the first one, it wasn't that easy to understand who it was, but in this one was a simpler one because you in that cave you can see the pen. So, but yeah, pretty cool. Now the third one you can even see another murder. That's for the third one. There is a Steam page already. That's to come out in October. So yeah, pretty cool. If you like this type of games, you can buy it on Steam page. It's already available. So hope you guys enjoyed and see you guys next time. Bye.